to check CARTS arts is through, you won't be mending. Lead with his heart, no one dare tell him he can't react, because J CARTS has your back.
Now, why didn't someone tell me my microphone is muted? Wouldn't be the first time, though. Would not be the first time. All right. How's everybody doing today? You tried? I appreciate it. A lot of you tried, actually. Thank you. No, Heart is getting enthusiastic. No, it's okay. It's okay. That was my bad. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you so happen to pop up on my channel just out of nowhere and just, you know, recommendation, which is awesome. YouTube actually has my back in some cases. I appreciate that. A lot of people actually have been telling me they've been recommended to me, which is phenomenal. Thank you. Hello, Zawoki, Heart Mode, Brooklyn. How are you doing, baby? We got Calandra here. We got potentially Andrew Stonerock. Potential. Member for 17 months. Wow, man. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that level of commitment, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I'm not gonna go into full detail, but I will say that here soon, many of you can probably take educational guesses. I'm not going to outright say it. I might, you never know. Member for 13 months. Thank you so much, Brooklyn. That is very sweet. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Now, I have recently... You don't know. We know. Do you know? Did someone spill some beans? I mean, it's okay, I guess, if everybody knows. It's just one of those things I was kind of keeping on the down low just in case if something happens and it can't happen. But, something, and I really, I have to anticipate it a little bit because I'm nervous about saying it. I don't want to know if I want to outright say it, but for a lot of people, this is one of those things that, basically, if it does happen, a lot of people are going to be excited, happy, and proud, but we're also probably going to get a lot of people who are not going to be that thrilled about it, which is, it's pretty much when you decide to collaborate with almost anybody, that it could be a risk. You know, some people might find it to be annoying, some people might find it to be awesome. It just depends, right? So for me personally, I want to go ahead and say this really quick, that if I do collaborate with any other content creators, it's for the experience, okay? I genuinely want experience. I have been doing YouTube for about a while. I would say, like, got back to YouTube probably for the past 5-6 years now. And it's been reaction content. It's been opinion content. Well, I will say, I've stepped away from that and started doing podcasts. I started doing my own podcast with Heart Mode Horror, Andrew Stonerock, and Amber Dust. And we've been having a blast over there. I'm actually currently editing the next episode right now, so that's going to be out. But I will say right now that this... I have been reached out by a content creator. It's one that a lot of people are familiar with, and they have asked me if I would be interested in doing something soon. It is not. Big Stu's World, it is not, no. And this is... It's nerve-wracking for me, because it's not nerve-wracking. Well, it is in a sense, because I'm nervous as all hell. This is not like your small channel. This is a big channel. And I'm like, you have no idea. You've no idea. Like, I'm overly excited. But I'm sitting here like, this is a big step. Like, I don't know. I'm on the fence, like, about of saying it. No, it's not Sam and Colby. It's not Sam and Colby. But if I can get to said location it's a collaboration that's gonna happen. So, Calandra, you know who it is. You know who it is. Yeah. Zwoki. Yes, it is. It is. So if everything goes good for next month, I'm able to do it. It's yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. And I like, to me, it was on the verge of like, do I say anything in case something happens where I can't? No, I think the point of me saying it is to show that, of course, these content creators do reach out and they do ask to collaborate, even if we don't agree on everything, and maybe I don't see or understand a lot of the things that they like to use for their investigations. That doesn't mean they don't want to actually do something with those people. So like, that to me was a very, very sweet thing. I mean, I almost have no words. And this was something I've known for a couple days now. So yeah, I really, I'm just fucking, I'm a broken record. Like, I don't even know what to say. Cause like, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. Cause I don't think a lot of people like really understand. You know, I go from, I just never would have thought I'd have been in this situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be asked by a channel like that. So I might even be like this the entire video if it does happen. I'll be like this, where I'm just speechless, right? But no, at the end of the day, I want people to be aware that I don't plan on changing who I am. This is who I am, and I hope if the collaboration does officially happen, you see that. You see that it's still me. I'm there for the experience. I'm there for the fun. I want to see how these bigger channels operate behind the camera, and just be able to say that I was there and I was able to do something like that. That is what I really want. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I would never have thought in a million years that I would be asked by a channel like that. And there are a lot of channels I want to collaborate with. So many channels. I mean, it's a dream that I was even able to collaborate with, and I still, till today, collaborate with Andrew Stonerock. I genuinely have a lot of admiration for Andrew Stonerock, and now I have huge admirations for Heart Mode and Amber Dust. So to even be collaborating with those guys on our own channel is so phenomenal. And, you know, yeah. So if you don't know, guys, I'm just going to say it here, okay? And do with what you will. So basically, Overnight has asked me if I'd be interested in meeting up with them soon for a collaboration. And when I mean that, I mean like an actual collaboration as a paranormal investigation ghost hunt. So it's crazy to be sitting here like that and saying that. And I know they're going to be like, oh, you're overpraising us. No, I genuinely mean that. Like, I have no words. You go from reactions to being even asked to be involved with channels like that and to do collaborations and give us your thoughts, your opinions. I mean, say what you will. I know there are people who don't, I mean, this is the reality of the world. There are people who don't like me. There are people who don't like Sam McColby. There are people who don't like just about everybody on on YouTube, really. There's somebody out there or a group of people who just don't like those people. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, I really want to be able to step out of my comfort zone. You get what I'm saying? I want to step out of my comfort zone and try things. I'm not going to do no bungee jumping. I know what they do on TFIL and stuff. They like go out and challenge themselves. I'm not doing no bungee jumping or climbing high mountains or anything that I'm actually genuinely terrified of. But I absolutely am thrilled and excited to like say that, you know, they've officially asked me if I want to do this. And I said, yeah, I mean, I would. So who knows? I'm excited, personally. I'm just at a loss for words. So you're going to have to forgive me for why I might be a little bit, you know, just even mentioning it. So yeah. Let me go ahead and read the chat for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Mouse? Hey, how you doing, baby? We are gonna save you all the fun adventure for when I'm out there. Oh my god, that's so cool, Jordan. Do you know where it would be? I do. I'm not gonna say where. That I won't say where. If it happens, the video come out, you will see the place we're investigating. It's not the boys, but that would be a fucking dream. That would also be a very cool experience. I would love to do something with the boys, even if it's gaming. My god, you kidding me? I would love to game with the boys. Yeah, that's what I mean. I love the boys. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed some of their gaming content. I mean, not their gaming content, their paranormal content. I really love their gaming stuff. I'd die to be a part of one of their gaming videos. Yeah, so that's basically the news I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to say where. I'm not going to say when. I'm just going to let you know that this is pretty much a long time thing that people have been wanting for a while. I mean, people have been wanting this ever since I made those videos about Elton and Corey Shear. They've been dying. People have been dying to see me collaborate with Overnight. And at the time, I said it wasn't even about like collaborating with them. I was so interested in what was being talked about and what was being said that I started to just dive into it, kind of keeping an unbiased opinion the entire time. Even actually saying that I was not a huge fan of Elton at that time. Okay? And he saw that and he was like, I really appreciate that he's going into it, not just being so one-sided. As a matter of fact, I was even saying I was a bigger fan of Corey at the time. And my mind just changed because I started seeing what Elton was presenting. I'm like, this seems like a really good guy. He seems like he actually had his friends back, and this happened. And everybody was saying they've been wanting to see a collaboration, and I feel like I can like almost officially say that, yeah, it's going to happen at some point. So that's exciting. I'm just, yeah, even people are laughing. I get it because I'm just at a loss for words. I get it though. Oh yeah, me and Andrew Stonerock love the boys. I don't care. Love the boys content. It's some of our favorite content out there. Yeah. But what if you have to bungee into the haunted location? You know, I'm almost like, don't even give them ideas. Oh, I quote the boys all the time. All the time. You best believe. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do something really quick, guys. If I'm even able to do it. I think I am. Okay. I decided to go ahead and call this huge announcement, you know, seeing that it was kind of a big announcement. So you're going to see this face, this horrible looking face. Potentially over there, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Go ahead and hop on in. I'll go ahead and repeat everything as soon as more people hop on in. We got 55 viewers right now. Thank you all for hopping on in, being a part of the live stream. I got a big announcement. I'm going to feel better getting this out to my audience, I think. So that's kind of why I want to do this. Stone Rock, Hart, and yourself should do a real Bigfoot cabin in the woods thing. Hart actually lives, I think, a few states away. So, like, it would be something that definitely would have to be planned in the future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it had to be something planned in the future. But I've been dying to do cryptid stuff with I would love to do it with anybody, really. No, I'm not getting married. No. No, everybody hop on in. Hop on in. All right. Yo, plan a time. I'll talk to the hubby and plan a date. Wouldn't that be really fucking cool? Go to Hocking Hills and try to find the grass man while smoking grass. That's not going to happen, but be fun little title, wouldn't it? Smoking grass while hunting grass man? You got a raise and you're buying the Conjuring house? Nope. 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 Oh, but I'm the queen of ideas. I'm a writer after all. Well, I went to college for that anyways. That's pretty awesome, though. Good job. No, I'm not buying the Conjuring house. The Grassman is one of Ohio's versions of Bigfoot. Well, welcome, every genre. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Adam, thank you for making it. Wayne, Alaya, thank you so much. Tracy, watching from Australia. Awesome. Thank you so much for checking this channel out. Appreciate that. Eddie, thank you for joining, by the way. Kayleen, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yes, come on in. Help. Make yourselves comfortable while I tell you something that either I hope gets people excited. I mean, it's really one of those things to where it's like, you got people who are going to criticize, you got people who are going to be upset about it, and you got people who are going to love this. I'm looking at it in a very specific way, and I am excited, by the way. I don't want it to come off like I am not excited about this. I'm actually extremely pumped. And by the way, thank you for the $5 donation. I didn't even say thank you to that person. Thank you so much, Miss Death Switch. I appreciate that donation. That was very, very generous of you. Let me go ahead and heart that really quick. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anyways, so if you're just hopping on in right now, you're probably wondering, what's the big news? Why are you going live right now? And why even say anything at all? And I was actually going to wait to do it to make sure it's 100% happening, you know, just in case if I can't make it there. But it seems like right now I am being asked, and the offer is there. So, like, if I can get there and I can make it happen, it's going to happen. Or if something happens to where I can get there, right, it's going to happen. So I was reached out to by a bigger content creator. I will say, don't worry, I'm building up this hype. So basically, overnight asked me, I'm not even going to build, who cares? Overnight asked me if I want to do something with them. Like, soon. I'm talking real soon. So I said yes, I would. And that could be something happening, yeah, really soon. Again, I'm not trying to raise hope, and I'm not trying to raise hype, but basically we both agreed to it. So if you want to know what the big news is, that's basically what's happening. Yeah. So I will be, you know, on a big, and I can't see it. See, this is what happens when I'm like, I don't know what to say. I start at one place, and then I go off on something else. Right? No, I won't. No, I won't. They're going to be in the state I'm in, right? So, like, that's the reason why they reached out to me. So, I won't need a passport or anything. I won't need to go flying across seas. It's literally if I can get to the location. My car went out recently. So, yeah. And when I mean recently, like, literally last week. I'm excited because I want the experience. I want to put myself out there more. My person will still be the same. I will always be me. I will always have my opinion on certain equipment and things like that. I will not change my opinion. But when they asked me and they're aware of my opinions and they're like, hey, man, we want to know if you would be interested, I was, yeah, come on, man. Of course I would. So, yeah, that's the big news, guys. I will be doing a collaboration with a bigger channel, a bigger paranormal channel. Yeah, I don't want to be a broken record. I don't want to repeat myself too much, and I don't want to build up the hype too much, but I truthfully, it's one of those things to where it's like I have a hard time expressing my excitement because you just don't know how everybody's going to take it. You're going to have people who are obviously not going to be proud of that. They're not going to be excited about that. They're going to be like, you know, I understand a lot of content creators in the world of the paranormal. I get it. But I'm also doing this for myself too. I've been a reactor for 3-4 years now, and I really want to step out of my comfort zone. And I can really not think of a better way to do that than to do something with a channel like that. So, yeah, it's a big deal. To me, at least, it's a big deal. I'm nervous as all hell, but I am excited. Well, thank you so much, Mystery Fan. I'm so happy for you, man. Elton is solid. He seems like a genuinely nice guy. I like Elton. He seems like a genuinely nice guy. What's here? What's the news? So if you're just hopping on in here, not going to build the hype anymore. I'm just going to outright say it. Overnight reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do something with them really soon. And I said yes. So there is going to be something happening. Oh, I'm nervous. Yeah, because, like, you got to keep in mind, too, the only investigation I've ever done in my entire life was at the Belair house. And I'm just going to, for my second one, well, I guess you can consider that abandoned video kind of, not really, though. We didn't really do any investigation. It was more of just kind of going into an abandoned building and just trying to see if there's anything there. Not really an investigation. This will be my second ever investigation. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Wayne Dawson. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Andrew. Andrew hopped on in. Hey, Andrew, what's up, man? Awesome job, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. And I'm already tired, and I have to work in 2 hours. Yeah, I have to work literally in 2 hours. Thank you, Rooster Cody. I appreciate it. There was an investigation at Cinnamon's old house, right? Yep, that was it. Well, it was more of an exploring video, but yeah. By the way, if you're hopping on in here, guys, hit the like button. Help out with the algorithm. Boost this live stream. Get it out to more people. Oh, yeah, you were lurking? I had a feeling. I'll take the blame for me being tired. No, and keep in mind, too, that I genuinely love and respect, you know, everybody's opinions. Even if the people don't like the fact that I just announced that I will be collaborating with this channel, I respect that opinion. I'm not going to sit here and argue whether it was the right or wrong choice. I just know it was a choice I wanted to make because I want to get myself out there more, and I also want the experience. So the best way to do that is to investigate with people, no matter who they are, as much as possible. That's the best way. I can get my own personal preferences on how I want to operate in the future. And again, I really can't think of a better channel to collaborate with than something like Overnight. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can think of a lot of channels that I would love to investigate with. I would love to investigate with Beardo. I would love to investigate with Side Eye Guy. I would love to investigate with Mythos. I would love to investigate with all those guys. I really would. I would. And if they ever came to the U.S. and were like, hey, man, we're in the area, you want to do something? I'd be all over it. Of course I would. But I'm pumped. So, hey, what's up, Nick and Thor? How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I think you know we'll get on great. He seems like a really fucking nice guy. So I need coffee. I am a little bit tired. Yeah, and I respect Elton, you know? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. And I know I look horrible right now. I look like shit, actually. I'm glad I joined the stream, but now I got to go to sleep. Take care, bro. All right, Melly, thank you so much for hopping on, and have a good night. Thank you for making it, though. It's awesome to investigate. Keyboard spazzed out. You're okay. Don't worry about it. I hope you have an awesome time. I'm sure we will. I'm drinking a large iced coffee from McDonald's because my 2 cups I had before work didn't do shit. Bye. Sleep tight. I was reading that guy's comment in a very enthusiastic way. Matt Rife is a good comedian. Live reaction with the crowd. Like his interaction with the crowd. Gotcha. Well, thank you, Calandra. I appreciate it. I do. Thank you. I feel like shit, though. Oh, my God. My eyes are still like... I already know I'm in for a long night. I have to be there by 10 o'clock. I'm there till 6 in the morning. And my eyes are already hurting. You look good, son. Thank you for that. Who knew, though, right? Who knew that this is where my channel would lead me? Thank you so much, Miss Death Switch, for shouting the podcast out. Blame the algorithm. I really appreciate that. Again, I am working on the next episode, so be on the lookout for that. It's a little bit wonky, unfortunately. My computer, or my OBS, really, decided to pull one on me, and my audio in the podcast episode is a little quieter than everybody else's. Unfortunately, you still can hear me, but it's a bit noticeable, and I hate that. But yeah, the episode is coming. It's just a little bit of technical difficulties that we weren't aware of until after it was filmed. The professionalism. Think I'm looking better than you because you went to a football game today and forgot the sunscreen? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Can't even do that. I'll stay awake and keep you company. I appreciate that. I'm probably going to need it, because I actually only have one more hour before I have. Love your Halloween decorations. They're really awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you like them. I love decorating every year. I try to go out all the time. Go all out. Got to use some compression on the audio. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of audio technical difficulties with that live stream, but the episode. I'm wearing ball cap and jammies, looking homeless. You're good. I mean, I just like my face. I wish I can get contact lenses. I feel like I look a lot better without glasses. I really do. But I have to wear them, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to wear them probably in the investigation because I don't got contact lenses yet. What's up? How you doing? What's up, people? Hope you're all good. Thank you for hopping on. And hey, me too, Heart. I was going to decorate this weekend, but we are getting a nor'eastern. Jordan is the place where you'll be investigating a well-known haunted place. I was given several options, so there's not just one, but a couple. And I will tell you that, yeah, they're all pretty well-known. Aw, thank you so much, Brooklyn. That's fucking sweet of you to say. Hop on in. By the way, can someone share this with the Discord if it's not already shared? I did not do that. I apologize. I just felt like I needed to go live as soon as possible because I do only have like a certain amount of time before I have to leave. You look like my son with them, like a legit Imagine Gabe looking like you in 10 more years. He's also the boys fan, loves shocked Pikachu face. Already done? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Brooklyn already got it? Fuck yeah. On it. Entity 7 Paranormal. How you doing, Joe? I appreciate you hopping on in, man. Welcome to the live stream. And by the way, congratulations to you, man. Fucking awesome. Yep, fucking awesome. You finally caught up? Nice, nice, nice. I know it's a big accomplishment for you, dude. I was just joyous when you sent me that voice message. I was so happy. I'm being a lurker. You're okay, Pinky. Thank you for still being here. Is it a location they have already investigated, or is it a new one? I'm sure they've already investigated it. Wasn't just about us, it was about the community. That's fucking right, man. I like the idea that a lot of community wins lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like literally the community has been just coming together on a lot of things lately, and I love seeing it. I really do. I think it's a fantastic thing. And I hope we still continue to go down into this route of just the community doing stuff together instead of always being at each other's throats. There's so many things that have caused people to get so ticked off and mad, and no, there's been a couple of great wins lately. And if you're just hopping on in here, there's a gnat in here, and it's flying around right now. So if you see it hit me in the face and I lose it and I start smacking everything off the desk, you'll know why. That wasn't an orb. It was a gnat. It was just literally flying around here. Orb! Remember to lick the subscribble. That's right. So if you're just hopping on in here and you don't know who I'm going to be collaborating with soon, I will be collaborating with the Overnight channel. So I just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know that they did reach out to me and they asked me, and I, of course, said yes. I'm wanting the experience. I'm nervous as all hell. I'm excited as all hell. This, to me, is a giant step. I know there are going to be people, again, not going to see eye to eye with it, and that's fine. That's not really what it's about. To me, it's about getting the experience. Going out there, being able to say, I did something like this. I'm excited for that. So that's, if you want to know what the collaboration is, that is the collaboration. And I'm very much enthusiastic. A fucking bat would be nuts. If a bat flew in here and hit me in the face, yeah. YouTube is really pushing that notification bell, so hop on it. Absolutely. Hop on that notification bell. Yeah, you never know. And sorry about the video earlier. I filmed this whole Satori and Cody video earlier, and my neighbors were out here fighting. It got pretty heated. It was pretty crazy, and I actually kept a smidgen of that in the video. That's what they get for interrupting me. No, it's kind of like they're in an awkward position because like it's right outside my window. Yeah, the neighbors arguing? Yeah. Yep, that happened. Yeah. I was in the middle of recording, and all of a sudden, whoa, they were going at it. At least it wasn't like earlier. I was like, because I could hear it. My neighbors are blaring their TV right now. Good golly. I'm absolutely going to be collaborating with more people, though. I just want to step out of my comfort zone. I want to do things. I want to actually go out with people and like accomplish things. I want to do some stuff, man. I've been a reactor for a long time, and an opinion channel for a long time. The Blair House is my first ever time actually getting out and doing something in a while. The Texas video actually was the first time. We went to Texas and we went to the gas station from the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Can I please +1? Sir, I've had, you know, I mean, I'm already nervous enough. Gotta love neighbors who make all the noises. Oh, yeah. They don't care. They let loose. But to be fair, they never really know that. I mean, they don't know that I'm filming, so, yeah. I say I have gremlins above me because I live in an apartment. I have a neighbor around here that has raccoons living in her house. Maybe Elton will invite you to the Warren's house. I mean, of course, I'd be down to go, you know. I'm not saying he will, and I'm not saying, you know, he should, but at some day, maybe. But it's not really one of my, like, I really want to go to places. I got quite a few other places I really would rather go to right now. Love raccoons. I do too. No, they're fucking adorable, but man, they can rip you apart if you take them off. My neighbors get loud as My neighbors got loud last night, but not in the same way yours were. We went to a hotel. We went to a hotel one time on our way to Texas, actually, and yeah, there was a couple in the room next to us that were just letting loose. My God, they were letting loose. We were just. I stopped for a second. I'm like, do you hear that? And it was wall to wall. Like, you could hear them. Clear as day. And not even wall to wall. Like, it was so bizarre. Yeah. Both. Both, I would say. I want to have fun. Obviously, I'm going to have fun too, but I'm also really passionate about debunking. I love debunking. And I think they know that. I assume they know that about me, that I love debunking, and I will absolutely walk to a noise if I hear it. So Yeah, I mean, I will do my utmost best to debunk. You know, it's still me, guys. I will do my best to be thoroughly, just thoroughly me throughout the video. Housekeeping. Big announcement. Oh, thank you so much, Roaming to Rome. I appreciate that donation, my guy. It's a part of the process. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Man, what part of Stanwood are you from? It's now a city, but when I lived there, it was actually a small town. I'm hoping I have an amazing adventure with it, too. I hope so. Well, hopefully certain YouTubers won't get upset with me for some content I'll be putting out there soon on location. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, go for it. I say go for it. 100%. Just gotta gouge for it yourself. That's right. Oh, I'm definitely, I'm gonna be, like, don't get me wrong. It is their video at the end of the day. And if they want me to experiment with them, I'm going to experiment. You know, I will. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be me. So I will probably, like, like, the reality is, if I don't feel like I experienced anything paranormal, that is going to be my overall thoughts when leaving or ending the video. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it's going to be. Now, if I do catch something or I feel something that is off to me, that's going to be mentioned too. So, so if you're just hopping on in and you don't know, basically, I will be collaborating with Overnight. If I can get to the location, right? So, like, if I get to the location, I'm collaborating with the Overnight channel. Get him! That Nat man. It's mocking me right now. No, nothing like that. No, not at the Warrens Museum. No. I hate those things, man. I knew someone was going to say that at some point. It's a demon. Yeah, you know what the flies mean. Something's rotting around here. I live in kind of close to St. Augustine, so I've been lucky to visit there and experiment. That's awesome. I had a gnat in my room for the longest time and always followed me. I hate those things. Don't want to, like, swing and punch it and then hit my computer. You know how life is sometimes. New England, as the leaves change, is always fun to check out the ghost hunts. Let's, am I missing any comments? Just finished up Sam and Colby's latest video. The fly comparison is shocking, saying it means the devil there because of moths. Just finished up Sam and Colby's latest video. The fly comparison is shocking, saying it means the devil there because, well, yeah, but they kind of connect everything, you know what I mean? There's probably a legend about something, like almost everything. Every insect means probably something in the world of the paranormal somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. J-Carts, when Nunez owned the Conjuring house, there were contact restrictions on the video content. Are there contacts voided now? Please find that out. There could be some interesting things exposed. Oh. That's a solid question. I don't know about that, actually. Do you have any idea if your car will be repaired in time for the investigation? It probably won't because it's more internal than anything. It takes place in the engine, and the vehicle itself is just, it's probably not going to be saved, unfortunately. We've had it for a long time. It's just, and it's going to cost so much money. So, like, there's no way. If it's a contract, I don't know if it can be voided. It's a sign that medium lady used to say her sign for the devil or a devil. It's quite odd. Insects are just evil, yeah. Insects. Bugs are just evil in general. Spiders. Probably cheaper to rent a car to get there. Potentially. Potentially. Did you say insects or AI? I totally could have killed that thing. It was right next to me. Potentially. I guess I could potentially Uber. I don't know. I really don't trust strangers all too much. You know? Like getting into an Uber vehicle in today's society. I don't know. I always overthink that kind of shit. Maybe. We'll see. Yes, they die and come back to life. Hey, what's up, Amber Dust? Nice pumpkin emoji. Flies are the real... Oh, yeah. That's fair enough. I'm an Uber driver, and I get it, man. I truly do. It's just scary. I had some friends who wanted to do Uber driving at one point because it was becoming more popular. Everybody was doing Uber driving. And I was nervous for that person. I was like, you know, you're a girl, and you're going to be letting people get in your vehicle, strangers that you don't even know, in a city. I don't see that. And I hate to say that because, you know, people are like, oh, you can't live life in fear. Well, there are a lot of reasons to be a little bit afraid when doing certain things. And being an Uber driver in a city is definitely something I would not just do. Sounds like a lot can go wrong there. Awesome video on coding stories efforts to handle miscommunication. Appreciate your keeping it real while supporting the community. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, that's just my overall thoughts. I don't believe in their method. I think it's fake as fuck. I've said my piece on it, but the video wasn't bad by any means. I just pretty much said, just do yourselves an honest to God favor. Try not to get employed there. Don't even associate with that building because you already know where it's going to lead. It's just going to lead to all of the hate and the disgusting threats they got. If that affected their mental health the first time, I don't know why you would want to be a part or involved with it a second time, you know? So that's kind of what I was saying. I'm not saying that's what they were saying. I'm just saying don't ever do it because that's where it's going to lead to. And I would it's just no need. Just no need. There's all female for only female passengers Uber type service on NSW, Central Coast, where I live in Australia. So I recommend all female friends to do that first before Uber or Diddy. What's up? So true. I think Peak won. Yeah, Peak is the one that we're going to be playing next, but we're thinking about holding that off until next month, only because it's spooky month and we want to keep it kind of spooky. So if you guys are excited about the next live stream, I hope you are, the 15th. So in 3 days' time, myself, Heart Mode Horror, Amber Dust, and Andrew Stonerock, who all have jumped into the live stream, will all be playing the brand new map on Devour, the Carnival. Now, it's a carnival. There's a clown demon. This is perfect for me. I don't know if you know why, but it's perfect for me. And I am pumped. I am genuinely fucking pumped to play it. We had a blast playing Devour last time. Oh my god, it looks so much fun. So please don't miss it. It's on the 15th. Please be there. Watch us face off against a clown demon. Yeah. We're gonna banish the son of a bitch. We're gonna banish that son of a bitch. Looking forward to watching you all play. I'm excited. The fact that it's a clown demon, man. Yeah. I'm surprised they are just releasing a clown demon. Yeah. Well, that's what you do. When there's a demon, you twerk. That's my version of demonology. They're not going to go anywhere near that. To be fair, I don't think we didn't banish one fucking demon last time. Michelle is back home, so we can all play together. Well, the thing about Devour is it's only, I think, 4 players. So we can play. We can definitely play at some point. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the live stream is going to be with us. But yeah, no, we will absolutely play that together. Oh my god, I can't wait. We did meme the whole time. We did, and that was basically, yeah, the whole point. Yeah. Any game. Yeah, absolutely. I will be off in the next couple days. Though tomorrow, I'm going to have to get the episode of the podcast done. If I get that done early enough, I'm going to definitely hit you up to play. If you don't have to work. I'm excited to see the carnival. I'm excited. I'm so excited. We do have lockdown protocol. Yep. Raven, yep. Oh, you already know. You already know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hop on in. Make sure you make your presence known. My hand just cramped up. That was scary. I don't know what I did. So if you're just hopping on in and you don't know what the big announcement was, basically I am going to be collaborating with the Overnight channel. Elton Castay Overnight. So, yeah. 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 Alerts EMF. All right, Wayne, have a good one. Thank you for hopping on in. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Night Wayne. Yo, Daz was up. Thank you so much, Heart, for the support. Thank you so much, Trish. I appreciate that. What are y'all having for lunch? Oh, man. I don't really know. Probably an apple. That's normally what I eat when I go to work. An apple. That's about as crazy as it gets. An apple or sometimes a cutie. Those little oranges. You'll bring me food? It's 2:21 a.m. here. Oh, yeah. You probably don't need food. You need pizza, probably. Look how far you have come. You have decided when, where, yeah, with overnight. They gave me some options, and I'm still debating on where. I do love cuties. Yeah, they're good. What are y'all going to be doing? Having to wait on watching them for you to... I have been waiting for you to watch them for so long. I've watched overnight before. You know, I have a couple of collaborations from back in the day. But, yeah, we've decided to... It's going to be a ghost hunt. It's going to be at one of the 3 locations that they offered me. I'm not going to say the locations. I'm not going to say where. But I will say that they are very well known. And they are around my area. So that's basically why they reached out to me. But, yeah, it's going to be a ghost hunt. Been a while since I watched them. But if I remember correctly, I understand how they kind of do their investigations. You know, some of the things I agree with, some of the things I don't agree with, and I'll just be you know, me the entire time. So whether that's me actually trying to experiment with them or me standing off in the corner, just I wouldn't say I'm very enthusiastic. I really am, but I am going to be me the entire time. So yeah, basically what I wanted to get everybody to understand. Ghost bothering. Yeah, please be 100% yourself. I am going to be 100% myself. If I truthfully walk out of that place not believing it's paranormal or haunted, that's just what it is. That's what it is. And that can happen. I felt the same way with the Blair House. I went to the Blair House and I walked away, did not feel like there was anything paranormal there. And if it happens to me again, then it happens to me again. No, I won't ever change. They do happen. Quiet nights do happen. Fucking yeah, full on prank mode. And I just get wrecked. Their videos are crazy long, aren't they? They are long. Yeah, their videos can go up to 3 hours, yeah. Hey, what's up, Mark? Quiet nights happen more often than not when you take a lot of the light-up toys away. Yep, and they will probably have those light-up toys for sure. Yep, and the way I see it is just kind of no matter what, I'm sure there are going to be people who just probably won't agree with it and probably, you know, will find it odd, and that's fine. I'm not going to sit there and say that, you know, you can't have that opinion. It's okay. I get it. I really do. It's understandable. But I'm also doing this for me. I want to further myself. I want to have the experience. I want to finally get out of my comfort zone. I'm getting too comfortable behind the chair. I want to actually go out and start doing stuff. And that's just when they offered, I was like, yeah, man. And I do have the time because they got me during the time where I'm not working. I'm off all 3 of the days that they asked me to come on in. So they picked a good time to be coming to Ohio. Well, thank you, Miss Switch. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I've always had an open mind. You know, I'd be a liar if I said, like, obviously I've had doubts more recently than, you know, ever about a lot of content creators, but I always try to keep an open mind. Again, people have to keep in mind that I'm not a full-on debunker. I'm not a full-on paranormal investigator. I'm a reactor who gives his thoughts and opinions on the content I watch. That's what I've been doing this entire time, right? And my mindset is more along the lines of a debunker. There's no doubt about that. So, but I am a reaction channel. Oh my gosh, Brooklyn, again, if you ever come out here, we are definitely going to be going to some haunted locations. Like Hart, Amber does, all those, yeah, you're all invited. We're all going to do something. It's got to happen at some point. If Cody and Satori asked to collab, would you? Here's the thing. A while back, I was asked by a content creator by the name of Tony Reynolds, who posted a video with Satori and Cody, to be involved with that video. So technically, I technically was not asked by them, but I was asked by somebody who was doing a collaboration with them to be there when these experiments happened. And I, unfortunately, at the time, there was no way. There was just no way I could make it out there. Not around that time. I just got a job. It was too busy. There was no way. But the same could be said for Joe Vitale. Joe Vitale reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to collaborate with him and Boot Productions. And I really wanted to, because I genuinely have a lot of admiration for Joe Vitale and Boot Productions. But at the time, I had just started my job, and there was just no way. I'm now 2 years into my job. I'm like able to actually, I have a few days off in the row. So like if something were to happen between that time, I absolutely would do it. I am a busy person, but I try to make the time when I can. And they just kind of reached out at the right time. So there is that. But I've been dying to do more collaborations. Me and Andrew are going to do something at some point. I swear to God it's going to happen. Yeah. We have, though. We've been doing gaming collaborations, which is a start. I'm excited about that and happy about that. And we've gotten so comfortable being around each other that it makes the videos funner, more exciting. The way I see it, I don't care who a person collaborate with as long as they stay true to themselves. Doesn't matter. That's the thing, stay true to yourself no matter what. I genuinely am just, I love the idea that people in the debunking community are collaborating with bigger, well-known paranormal ghost hunting channels. I think that's phenomenal. That's great. They're seeing eye to eye on some things. They're not seeing eye to eye on some things. They're having conversations. And that's very important. I think that it's healthy. So I love seeing it. I still have yet to react to Paranormal Files and Side Eye Guy's video, which I'm going to be doing. But that was one of the biggest ones that happened recently, was Paranormal Files and Side Eye Guy doing their thing. And a lot of people seem to really enjoy that video, is what I'm hearing. Just remember, I'm a set Garth. My ride and camera guy will be my ride and camera guy. That's perfectly fine. Went to a local art event. Tim Burton edition at a local castle was pretty fun and saw some cool Tim Burton art things, and the vendors were cool. That's awesome. I got to investigate with Dave a couple years back. I just got to hang out with him, have a lunch with him, and joke a lot. It is a memory I cherish. I get it. Not if I come out there. Next summer when I'm out there, we are doing it. Oh, for sure. For sure. I can't wait. No, you haven't missed too much, Carmen. Thank you for hopping on in. It also brings their fans to you and allows them to see things they normally would avoid. It's a good thing, and I'm hoping that not all of Overnight fans are going to like me. That's a reality. Not all of them are going to like me. They're going to be like, I can't stand some of the things he is saying. I can't stand that he doesn't like this method. I can't stand that he doesn't like it. And that's going to happen. There are going to be probably members of their audience that might lean more towards my mindset than, other Overnight fans. And that's an amazing thing. If I can actually hit that kind of audience with them, that's awesome, and I'd be very glad to see that. I do have my opinions. I understand that not a lot of people who watch a lot of ghost hunting channels, they will understand my opinions and they will like my opinions, but there are going to be some that certainly will like my opinions. And look at that Walker Bait right there. Walker Bait. Sorry, I like he or she. Is a fan of my content and a big Overnight fan, right? And they know some of the things I've said, and the fact that they can still love my content and be an Overnight fan is awesome. Side-eye guy, I'm a she. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm sorry. So you start seeing the sweat bead. Oh. No, okay. Side-eye guy is such a cool debunker who wants to believe and makes me crack up. Oh yeah, no, he's a funny guy. Well, that's awesome, Sweets. Sweets, girl, that's awesome. I mean, I'm very, very happy that my content has hit you in a certain way. It opened your eyes to a lot of things, which is great to hear. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, Seg's okay, I guess. Same here. Seg cracks me the fuck up. He's funny. And I'm hoping to see more of that. I'm hoping that instead of shutting debunkers down, okay, or shutting ghost hunters down, instead of shutting each other down, maybe just try to have conversations. That's not a bad thing. We're dealing with something like the paranormal, where, the discussions of death, life get brought up, very serious things that we want to know more about. And we're not trying to understand each other. I mean, sometimes we are, and sometimes it's very obvious when certain things I think should be called out and certain things should be said. Hey, that's not really what that's doing here. That's actually this, and this could be the wind, or so. I just want people to kind of understand each other more. And understand where people are getting at sometimes, more so than ever, and not be at each other's throats about it. I think, debunking is an absolute necessity to your investigations. If you're going to call them ghost, paranormal investigations, you have to be able to debunk and separate the stuff that's not paranormal with the stuff that you just can't explain, and then you lean more towards the stuff that you can't explain as potential paranormal. But it's just not about that no more, and that's sad. It's very, very unfortunate. Again, I used to say this all the time. The paranormal community as a whole is one of my favorite communities. It was so positive. It just feels like everybody just kind of started being at each other's throats anymore. And I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm not going to say who is this and who's what. And it's fine if you have your opinions and you're strong about your opinions. Good for you. I encourage people to be strong about their opinions, but there's just so many people at each other's throats, it feels like, and it just it's unfortunate to see. Will this be posted after? I'm just joining and would love to watch from the beginning after. Yeah, it should be up. Yeah, you're good. I'm new here. What's the good news? Hey, John Baxter, how are you doing, man? You introduced me to Side-Eye Guy. He is my guilty laugh about the paranormal, even though he is a skeptic. I appreciate his point of view. Also, how are you doing on time? I got to actually end the live stream here in a few minutes because I am going to be needing to get out of here in 30 minutes. Same. I have several amazing friends throughout the community. Still good ones out there. Oh, for sure, for sure. There are good people out there. Even if there are people that you don't agree with, they're actually good people. I'm sure. That's good. That's good. Basically, if you're just hopping on in here, I just wanted to go ahead and announce that Overnight did reach out to me recently and asked me if I wanted to be involved with a collaboration. And I, of course, said yes, I would love to. I'm not saying it's 100% going to happen. Obviously, I got to find a way to get out there, and that's that sort of thing. But I'm very enthusiastic about it. I think it's going to be a good opportunity for me to experiment, to get my foot out there, to just have that experience. And yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and just let you guys know that it's being talked about right now, big time. I'm going to do my best. But anyways, guys, I got to end the live stream. I got to get ready to go. But thank you all again for joining, hearing me out. I will go live here soon. The 15th. The 15th, we are going live on Devour. So be sure you hop on in and join us for the Carnival map, which is going to be dropping on the 15th. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you all next time. I got to go because I got to get ready for work. Take care. Farewell.